What is up? How's everybody doing this evening? Welcome back since Tuesday. Back to hopefully what is will be my triumphant return since Tuesday. Um, just let bygones be bygones. Forget about all that stuff. How about that? Sub Ninja doing much better, much better, much better. Forget all about Tuesday. How about that? Does everybody agree with that? Yeah. Starting out in the dark tonight, as everybody can see tonight, be Stuart Gordons' Dolls. Man, I'll be watching this. It's been a minute since I've seen it. Um, Katie. So right now we got Katie, we got Prism, we got Echo stuffing through, and got the Ninja. What's up, man? I'm assuming everybody. I don't think Katie's seen it yet, but I'm assuming everybody has seen Dolls from 1987. Awesome, awesome ass film. In my opinion, the best Dolls movie ever made. Might be controversial, but in my opinion, that's what it is. That's what's up. Um, yeah, like I say, my Trump returned from Tuesday, and that's all I'll say from that. I got some notes written down here. I'm gonna be doing things a little bit differently tonight. I'll be stopping along here and there, so if anybody's watching along, be ready to pause it because I'm gonna be pausing it here and there. I'll give warning. We talk about certain points in the film and different little things like this. Um, yeah, yes. Neither have I. So that's one of the reasons why I picked it. This is actually what it's voters' choice. Actually, won what week and a half ago. I was wanting to do it a few days ago, but wasn't able to. So I'm doing it tonight. I'm not sure what's going on about tomorrow night yet. And like I said, might be a couple of guests popping in here and there. We don't know yet. We will see. A little bit of history here. I remember when I first seen this movie. I was 14, almost 15, and this old friend of mine, her name was Karen. She was, me and her were kind of like a brother sister thing. You know what I mean? There was never any kind of attraction or anything like that. She was always how I met her was she was me and my girlfriend had met at the mall, and she brought her, and I brought my good friend, which is my best friend at the time. His name was Sean Heiser, and we brought them to kind of try to hook them up. They had never met, and I had never met Karen, who my girlfriend Sandra had brought with her. Well, from there they end up hooking up. They, well, hooking up as far as starting to go together, and they ended up being together like a year and a half. And me and Karen ended up being like best friends. But back to the point, it was like a pizza type party what we was doing, where the parents were there and all that kind of stuff. And we watched this and Golly Dearest, and there was a third one, but I cannot remember. But that's the first time that I ever seen this. So liked it then, have liked it ever since. We're playing the Scream Factory edition. If you'd like to see that. And then the classic posters, also none of them there. I think I got it all there on my channel. But yes, Dolls. Anyone is getting it prepared, anyone wants to check it out, it is on Tubi for free. So anyone plans to watch along, let me know and I'll wait a minute and run my mouth and bullshit for another minute. Yep, I'm very well aware of that. Yes, take very good care of it too. You know how I am. Actually, when I first got it, it just went out of print. It hadn't been out of print too long, but it was it was up to a certain level of expensiveness. But since then, it's just gotten ridiculous. I seen a guy he had the same one on eBay on sale. It was brand new with slip covers, still in plastic and all that kind of stuff. And he wanted like $279 for it. And I remember I seen that thing in there forever. Matter of fact, you might be able to still look on eBay. So if anybody has a handy, type in eBay or go to eBay and type in Scream Factory DOLLS with a slipcover and see if that guy's still on there. Once he at one time, like I said, he was on it for like over a year, and it was like $279. I so badly wanted to message this guy and be like, "Really, dude? Really? Are you really that greedy? I can't stand scalpers. They drive me crazy." But if there are no objections, I'm going to start 5, 4, 3, last chance, 2, 1. So I'll be stopping here and there. Sure, I can't hear it. I'd like to hear it, but you know how it goes. Guy Rolf, man, that guy, that guy has been in. He was in stuff all the way back, all the way back, 40s, 50s. He was also in the 60s. He was in Mr. Sardonicus. Uh, as I go along here, I'll point out certain things here. The dude who plays Ralph, man, dude, he was in like a who's who of television series. Grey's Anatomy, Bones, ER, just in all different kinds of stuff like that. Well, he also played a part in The Negotiator. How's everybody been doing? Everybody been doing well? So I do Ninja pretty much on a daily basis. Jason, me, and Jake talk pretty much every day about one thing or another. Talking about another collab, as a matter of fact. Trying to think of a way to really make it, you know, what I mean, it's cool. I said, yeah, but I'm gonna do an actual real collab. Or hit together something with Echo. I talk to her every once in a while. Katie, talk to Katie every other day. Prism, always see Prism in the street. Um, oh yeah, this is like I said, this is my favorite. Um, Ryan Yasna and Charles Band, of course, Charles Band of Puppet Master and all the, My Toys, all that. Put his head together. I mean, if Charles Band, Charles Band and Stuart Gordon, you put your heads together, you're going to get a good show. But yeah, in my opinion, this is the best old. These two girls here, the two punk girls, the blonde chick, as a matter of fact, she is the one from the old Aha video, the old Take On Me video. So anyone who remembers that, or anyone's ever seen that video, she's the blonde. This is a cute little girl, Carrie Williams, I believe. But got a cute little teddy there. She's reading Hansel and Gretel. Adorable kid. But these two parents, man, these two parents are like monsters. This guy was in a lot of different shit. Both of these two were in Reanimated, and the woman, she was also in From Beyond, of course. Those are, and Castle Freak, I do believe. Um, Mr. All, of course, Stuart Gordon movies. Coming out next month. That's the laptop's back and repaired. A few things really cool, man. Cool. Um, Definitely keep in touch. See what we can come up with. See if we can come up with something a little different. Something, you know what I mean? See if we can figure something out. Glad to hear the laptop's back in service. Yeah, these two parents. It's obviously a kid didn't want to be here, and unfortunately, her father makes it very clear that he didn't want her there either, which is really messed up. I don't know what it's like to have a dad, but my dad, as big as a piece of crap as he might have been, um, at least he didn't, he was kind of an asshole, but at least he didn't sit there and make it very clear right to my face that he's forced to have me. And I don't see how this guy was forced to have her. You know what I mean? Just because you're making somebody forced doesn't mean you have to take the kid. If you don't want the kid, don't take him, and then let him know the whole time you have that you don't want him. But it's kind of a worthless piece of work, really. You're gonna hurt the kid a lot worse if you don't get her. If you don't get her at all, then to get her and then let her know the whole time how much you don't want her. As far as the stepmom goes, I'll be damned if I would let any stepmother or wife of mine, or actual mother to the child, treat my child that way. I don't care who in hell it is. I'm not treating my child like that. Not. Yeah, these two are interesting. If you haven't seen the movie, I'll keep my mouth shut about them. Not sure what all she did or didn't do. Like I said, this was made in '87, so I'm not sure. With the little girl, Carrie, I need a cheat sheet here. Got two on one. Carrie Lorraine. I knew the first name was Carrie. I cannot remember the last. Carrie Lorraine. I didn't really get a chance. I was a little bit late getting into this, getting kind of running behind, getting all my info together. So I didn't really get to check and look into her filmography and see how much she had done. You got the who's a bear. This thing they got going here, man. You talk about physical effects. This thing's got to be. I mean, 13 feet tall. Unfortunately, it just doesn't eat these two out. And through, of course, it is hideous ass bear because it is biting shit out the ugly, creepy ass stepmom. So, yeah. Dude, now come on. Like this sissy. Don't I see this sissy come up here trying to fight with this bear while he eats his hag of a wife. Is if, is the fact that, the stepmom, his wife is the one that, has the money. So, he, would that mean he wanted to eat her a little quicker? There's the bear kills the stepmom and the dad. He goes, you goblins, blurry men, what kind of crap your mother's been feeding you. Just all the stuff that you just don't say to a child. Everything possibly, treatment you possibly think of, the parents, the parents, and the kid pretty much is happening to you. They come across the house out in the middle of nowhere, in the woods during a storm. It's great. I love that. It's got a pretty good. One of the things that isn't talked about a lot with this movie too is it's got a really cool atmosphere. It's got a cool gothic feel, which, as you know, Stuart Gordon is really good at it anyway. He's always got that gothic feel. Look at Reanimator, Bride of Reanimator. Those are take off, the whole Frankenstein thing, whole Frankenstein vibe. Then you got From Beyond. Stuart Gordon to Castle Freak too, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Has it? I'm not sure. I've never seen Castle Freak again. Need to. It's something I've been around. You think of the collection I got, but I haven't seen it, or at least I don't think I might have seen it when I was a few years back when I was younger. Yeah, Storm's perfect. Absolutely, absolutely. I don't want to get wet. God forbid you might get wet. And you two get your asses in there and leave the little girl out. Damn rain. Sorry. This coat is ruined. Sorry. Watch your step, darling. Little girl just got to fend for herself because she's better off fending for herself. Right? I just like you see he really, they really go out of their way to really show you about how like the epitome of worthless parents. You know what I mean? And she moves and knocks his ass over. Of course, it's her fault. This guy's he plays such a tremendous pansy. What's funny about it is a pansy ass that he is. For some reason, he's willing to jump right out of his skin and come to the aid of this ugly ass wife because of her money. Obviously, no prenup. Hey, what's going up, man? How's it going, man? How you doing, man? Right, doing good from what I'm hearing. The dolls. Yeah, this guy right here, this guy's talking about he's this older man here. He's in shit all the way back to the 50s. Old school golden age era actor. Say he was in Mr. Sardonicus back in the 60s. A few other things. Yeah, I forgot about that too. Did like 2 or 3 pull masters in a row. Black Christmas in until the 12th, Patrick. A little early, man. A little early, but hey, you can still on hang around and wait if you want. Imagine you've probably got stuff to do between now and then. That's all right, man. Thanks for stopping through, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hit that like for me if you would, brother. Have a good night. Take it easy, my friend. That's that's true, Patrick. That is very true. Definitely don't want to be late. Not too late anyway. Yeah, we'll be doing Black Christmas on the 12th, at 11 o'clock, of course. That'll be for the month back. particular Monday night horror show. Been looking forward to that for a while. I'm going to make all this coming month. So I'm getting dolls and certain things out of the way now. Make sure to get that out of the way because I'm covering December and Christmas for getting a hold of a couple others that I haven't gotten a hold of before. Christmas cruelty, just different little shit like that. Different little shit like that. Seen dolls? I take it back. I just seen dolls. I mean, plus it is on Tubi. I know how big you guys are on Tubi. Of course, there's like 5,000 horror movies on, or more on Tubi. Yeah. I haven't seen a medallion. Is that pretty much what it sounds like it's about? Medallion? Get replaced too. Yeah, is a nice old man. This guy sees right away that these parents are really on the lesser side of things. Gives her Mr. Ponchal. Man, Mr. Punchdolls go way back. I always thought Mr. Ponchal kind of creepy. Yeah. I like Tubi. Tubi's got a lot of good shit, man. It's free, Can't bitch about the ads when you're getting all those films free, man. Is it? I haven't seen a whole lot of Jackie Chan films. I'm saying hello. Yeah, these two girls, like I was talking about earlier, the two punk rock chicks. The blonde-headed chick was in the old, if anybody remembers the band Aha. She was in the Aha Take on Me video. So that's her. Hey John, how you doing, man? Back at it, man. Back to the grind. Yes, it is. Dolls kicks ass, man. My opinion, like I was saying earlier, just my opinion, but in my opinion, the best doll movie there's ever been. Oh man, I don't remember. Does anybody remember what the the, the Mrs. Punch doll's name was? Still doing burial ground Tuesday. Still, still want to do burial ground next Tuesday. This Ralph dude's crazy because this dude's scared of his own shadow. Yet, in the end, he ends up showing little bit of courage. Not to kill it for anybody who hasn't seen it. Sort of. Heidi, yes, I have Heidi. Heidi's a real good one. Heidi's what Annabelle should have been, in my opinion. That's well, you know what I mean. I have Heidi. I'll fish it out here in a few minutes. Yeah, in my opinion, that's a little more. I mean, Heidi was done found film stuff, but in my opinion, that's more of what Annabelle should have been. care for much any of the Annabelle movies. They didn't, just didn't live up to what I wanted. Anyway, no, I do not remember, man. I do not remember what the wife of the woman on the doll was called. I do not remember what her name was. Oh, by the way, everybody give me a thumbs up if you haven't, please. Thank you all very much. Oh, one chat. That's one. Trails. That is very cool. All right, I'm gonna give it a pause here. I'm gonna talk for a minute. All right. So far, we're at the point where they've gotten into the house. We've established that the father um, is married to pretty much a very useless woman, except for the only he gives a shit about too the fact that she's very rich. Um, Clear that somehow he was forced to take his daughter, and he's made it very clear to her that he was forced. And they say everything in front of her and to her that you just everything basically you possibly think of. So far, they're managing to cover. Um, Car got stuck. And now they're, of course, in a great ambiance. You know what I mean? A great atmosphere. You got to stroll along, and they come across this big old house. The great gothic feel, like I was talking about. Stuart Gordon's great at coming across with. You know what I mean? He always got that some element of goth, or you know, old school. Like the animators got the freaking sign, bright freaking sign thing. Well, he showed up here and it's got a great feel going. There's a storm going on. He's coming here. Ralph just showed up. He's picked up the two hitchhikers, the two young women, the punk chicks that the couple and the little girl passed up. Ralph picked them up, and now they showed up too. So they all got stuck in this house, and now the little girl's running around. The older gentleman there gave her a punch doll to replace with Teddy. The mother tossed, or the stepmother tossed him to the woods. So that's where we're at. I say, it comes off really good. You immediately get the feeling that not only are the father and stepmother, chestful people, but that the two punk rock chicks, they don't exactly have the greatest manners. Probably don't seem like they have the greatest upbringing either. So, what I mean? It was perfect, but so far out of the six people that showed up, you got four assholes. So usually makes for a good show. Like Ralph Ball. Yeah, only good one. Well, talking about his dad now. He misses his dad, and his dad taught him, and taught him everything. And yeah, that toys or played with dolls or anything in a long time. he's got such a dorky built in. It's a real endearing character, though. The Ralph character is. Like I said, that's the guy that's been in about every show, man, throughout the '90s and early 2000s. This guy, oh man, he's ER and Grey's Anatomy and Bones and everything. Always a very loyal. Yeah, they're going to stay in these people's house. These two punk rock chicks are, and there they are. They're jumping on the bed, turning up the music, and what you get a feeling about the old couple? You get a feeling that they're not exactly, you know what I mean? You don't get a hopeless feeling. So, you have identity with Joe Cusack. Was he on Identity? So he was in The Negotiator. Bit first, I do believe it's no one has seen it, but I don't remember being. I don't remember him being in Identity. I'll have to check that out again. It's been a few years, I believe. That's a pretty good movie, though. Antique place is loaded with them. Just like it tonight. Leave in the morning. Notice the night. The fortune, eh? Just first thing she thinks, the antique. That's a pleasant way to think about it. And they'll be dead scene, you know. Yeah, she just made up a lot differently. She was made up '80s, you know, like the mid '80s back then. All right, Jason, man, have a good night, dude. Take it easy. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it much. Appreciate it much. I will probably talk at you tomorrow or sometime thereafter, man. Take it easy. What is up, Night? How you doing? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate it. How's your evening going? Pretty chill night though. Hopefully everything's going good, going well. there she goes, lurking about the house, looking for something to steal. Looking to steal some of the antiques, as she called them a minute ago. That's going to give you a place to stay and out of the store, and the first thing you think about doing is ripping them off. I don't know. For the brain to, you know, with that much of her brain into other things, she might have to not steal the antique. So we punched off, reading the story. And this kid's absolutely adorable. She's good. She's a good little job too for a young kid. It's always really inspiring, in my opinion. See a young kid, you know, doing just as good of a performance as the adults. Doing just as good a job of acting, because acting's not easy, as everybody knows, I'm sure. So, so you got a kid that can do it really well. Unfortunately, when you get that going, unfortunately, a lot of times they're too young, and then it ends up affecting them in the wrong way. And by the time they hit the teens, they got so much pressure. If they have, especially if they have a good amount of success, um, get a lot of pressure, and then they get into a lot of things they shouldn't get into, and then they destroy their career, their life, and everything. And very few that doesn't happen, and then very few that can come back from it. Yeah. And it's the first time you really get to see the dolls action. You get to see the dolls act up. And I appreciate their mother, so to speak, getting ripped off. I don't like that shit. Yeah. Oh, evil little grin. The doll follows her with her eyes. Just gets this smile. Now they're all turning and looking at her. That's creepy, man. That's really cool. Really, really cool. She looked at the brush. She's even looking at the back of the brushes to see if she wants to do it. That's some seasoned thief, I guess. Yeah, she's taking the brush. She's taking a picture frame. You know, check out the music box. Except for what she doesn't. Yeah, she didn't notice that by the music box, all those dolls were set. Now the music box was playing. The dolls weren't there anymore. And she went back. She's like, "Wait a minute, what's the dolls?" Oh, there they go. They got her. They kicked the shit out of her too. Dude, yeah, she's grabbing all the shit. Ah, oh yeah, wham! Head first right into the wall. Wham! Head first right into the wall. Ugh. The slider out the door. She's like, oh man, I don't know what's going on. And she looks up. The girl standing there looking at her. What the hell does that mean? Well, Judy, yeah. Judy. 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 Prism? It was Judy, wasn't it? Hey, Kellen, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. How you doing? Yeah, it was Punch and Judy. Judy, yeah. It has to be because it's a play on this too. Because yeah, because the little girl is Judy. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Yeah, and yeah, it makes sense because that's a kid's name. So she wasn't stopping from backhanding a kid across the room because he ended up paying more child support. No, I don't think that would be it. I think it might be something else might happen at that point. You don't hear it anymore. Anytime he does talk to the kid, he's screaming at her, and the mom's, you know, it's just, I've seen all the bad things. I haven't seen anything quite as bad as what these two do. But daddy, it's like I don't know how she could even call him daddy anymore. Of course, kids are very forgiving. Kids can be very tough, a lot tougher than what we are. In a way, physically we get tougher as we get older, but in another way we kind of get weaker. For some reason it's just the way it is. Until we get to a certain age, and then we get, and when we start getting physically weaker. Uh, I'm not exactly sure where that goes mentally, but like, so we get to a certain age and we go back to almost where we were when we were little. Something to ponder. So she goes to Ralph, talk to him about it, and tell him that the blonde haired girl's gone now. They dragged her into her room. She's kicking and screaming and bleeding. Who did? Who dragged her away? The elves. He's like, the elves? No, this is real. He trying to go back to sleep, but Gary's this. Look at he knows he's gonna have to go up and check this out. But she's relentless. They were just alone. Until he sees her walking away with blood on her slipper. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Everybody that's in the chat, what's everybody's favorite doll film besides Puppet Master? Oh, Dearest is real good too. It's different things here. The dolls in this aren't developed. No, you still around Echo? Thought you took off, man. How's the channel going? Kind of busy. I haven't been able to really check in on everybody's channel and see how everybody's doing all that much here lately. Just doing dad thing and all that kind of stuff, you know. Multitasking. Don't we all, man? Don't we all? Seems like we need electricity, like, or that I've seen it. Or did the electricity go out? I don't remember. I just carry around this old ass looking, just to add the feel to the gob. This old ass candlestick. Yeah, there it is. There's the step. Oh, more than that, you can see the drag mark of blood. Yes, it did. Yes, it is. Kind of have to. Kind of have to. And it doesn't get easier. It gets harder. It's all on how you deal with it, on how you look at it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be there. So you know what I mean? It's gonna be there. So you just gotta deal with it. Gotta deal with it and go on about. Go on about your life the best you can. You're gonna have to multitask. There's certain things we have to deal with if you don't want to deal with it. Falling up the stairs now. He's looking for this girl. This guy, he doesn't want to. This guy's a total chicken. But he's not gonna let the girl run around by herself. He's cool. He's a child at heart, which most guys are. You know, most guys always are. Forever. Like hell, I still collect toys. Toys are cool. Action figures. That's. My dad won't believe you. They don't believe me. I'm a grown up. Oh, there goes down a step. You understand, dude? Her dad's a dickhead with a capital D. I mean, he wears a shirt with a big D on it for dick. The stepmom wears a shirt with a B. You know what I mean? Like these people are above and beyond. It says why the dad is with the witchy old yes the stepmother, the bitch of a stepmother, because she's rich. Why is the rich bitch of a stepmother? Why is she with the goofy asshole dad that doesn't care about his kid? Never explains that. Mm, just somebody that she can have married into that'll just like a very filled in ass kisser or what? Something like that. She's accusing Ralph of abducting her friend. My daughter, Mister. Now you're gonna act like you give a shit. You're bloody crazy. Oh, you wouldn't punch behind. We poor Ralph out in the hallway all by himself. He's scared anyway. He's trying to rip a punch up. Potter up to see like, whoa. Oh, Mr. Punch is gone. All right, so all right, this far. So the puzzle last. The girl went down. The blonde-haired chick, the blonde-haired girl that was hitchhiking, one of the two punk rock chicks. She decided she got the brilliant idea to run around and she's going to rip off the old couple that brought her in out of the storm. So she's going to rip them off. She's going to steal some things and be gone before everybody gets up in the morning. She went out. The dolls didn't appreciate that. And the dolls killed her. Um, Judy happened to see her right as she was dying. So she would tell Ralph about it. So Ralph at first is like, no, just go back to sleep. But then as she's walking away, he sees blood on her slippers. Well, he gets up to help her. They follow the trail of blood. They go up to the attic to look for the girl. Well, she's not up there. So they go back down. Everybody comes out in the hallway. The dad and the witchy stepmom come out. They're hollering at him, accusing him of this and that. The dark-headed chick, the friend of the blonde, comes out and she's accusing him of stuff. Um, Dad starts yelling at Ralph and accusing him of things. So Judy takes off. Dad goes after Judy, and then now you got Ralph that was out in the middle of the hallway. He, trying to figure out what's going on, just trying to mind his own business. Judy, she's trying to save from her dad. Her dad's trying to find her. It's a complete mess. Haven't seen the older couple in a little bit, and now we're up to speed. A lot of thickens. Ah, there he is. There's the older man. He meets him out in the hallway. What is he about it? He was so mad. Yeah, he's freaking out because Ralph was like, "But there's blood," and the old man's saying, "No, that wasn't blood. That was just paint." He's like, "Oh, okay, well." He's like, "Don't worry about it. I'll go get him off." He said, "But Judy's sort of getting dragged away by the elves." And the old man's like, "You believe it?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Congratulations, Ralph. We'll bring that child in you out. You know, at breakfast time, I'll go find." He's like, "But, and all right, whatever." Here's the other girl. She's freaking out because, for all she knows, I mean, who knows how good friends they are, how much, It's like, huh? Like, what the hell? Just kicked her radio off. They're sick of listening to her music. Like, what the hell? She's gonna take the candle out here and go look for her friend. He's wiping off the paint. There you are, Mr. Punch. Yeah, the Punch and Judy dolls, man, they go way back. The puppet shows. I'm not sure exactly when they first came out. If anybody knows, let me know. So I'm kind of curious. I remember seeing everybody's seen it, but it came out like the mid '80s. It seemed like the mid '86 or so, and it was like an anthology. It's a low budget anthology. They used to play it on Netflix all the time, like 10, 12 years ago. It was called Scream Time, and it had one especially about um, it's kind, about the Punch and Judy doll and the puppeteer that had them and made them and stuff. It's pretty cool. So if I get a chance to come across the old '80s anthology called Scream Time, watch it. It's pretty good. That's why I've been wanting to get on physical media for a while. I do believe that someone just released maybe in Europe might have just released a new copy of it, because I don't think it was on DVD or Blu-ray before. I think it's just VHS. And VHS is outrageous, but here's the rich bitch of a stepmom. Underneath the covers, it's covered with dolls. Yeah, we know why the dad's attracted to her because she's like filthy rich. But why is she interested in the deadbeat dad? Never understood that. The hell's it? The hell she wanted with this book? Me. Oh, and she's down there. You got one up at the arms. They're sawing her arm, and there's some down here. They're cutting on her feet, and it's got the screwdriver stuck in her top of her foot. Shit, jump stab her in the back. She's being moitorized. You moitorized her, moitorized. You get moitorized, say moitorized. Opens up the door, and the whole crowd, and they're standing there looking at her. She's nobody's sweetheart, this woman. Oh, they're down there. They got like a hacksaw one on each side. Uh-oh, there they are. This is one of the creepy parts. It shows really cool stop motion animation right here. This is cool. So, so her brilliant idea is to jump over the dolls, and on the other side of the dolls is a window, and so she just jumps right out the window. I don't know. I don't know. But now you look back on all the dolls are just gone. Yeah, she's gonna jump over them into what? I don't know, because one of the things was on the other side was a window. So she ended up pulling, she ended up pulling a Friday 13th, man. Jumping out the window and the Chainsaw Massacre. She jumps out the window. Except for she wasn't running from anything. She was jumping over. It's like turn around, do something. Jump over the ones on the other side or something, not the ones with the window on the other side, right? The chick, she's looking for a friend. Sees the older woman walking down the hallway. She's singing "Hush My Baby" as she's on the treetop. She's pushing the stroller, and in the stroller is a doll, is a actual baby doll, right? So she's completely creeped out now. She's gonna try to get back to her room. No, oh no, no, she was headed. She was gonna go away. No, the attic's up there. You don't go to the attic, dude. No, no, you don't go to the attic. Maybe you do. She does anyway. This is back in the mid late '80s when they still had a little bit of a, or when they was trying to get the punk craze going again. You know, it died in like the late '70s, very early '80s. You still had some, some people here and there that were popping out just trying to get it going again. They were still trying to revive the '70s punk scene before it became before it became like the new age punk. But of course, punk, you know, punk to the true punk rockers, punk never really died. It's a way of life, not a fad. Here, here she is, here in the attic. She found her on my intro to my videos. There's this scene. This is the scene where she's sitting there, and it's like you're not sure she's alive or not because she makes a noise. She says something with the part of my intro. She leaves it on like this, and the eyeballs fall out. Go back. Yeah, so she is still alive. Okay. Yeah, there it is. And she reaches down. She's reaching down for her own eyeball. Ah! Ooh. Ah, man. Like I like the first two. I like the first two puppet masters. There's two or three of the puppet masters that I like. Of course, Dolly Dearest, um, Heidi, the Patrick was talking about, that Peter was talking about earlier. Um, there's, as far as the second three, I don't know. Maybe it would probably have to be um, either uh, maybe, maybe puppet master one or two. Those might be a tie. A lot of people would choose Master two or three, but I mean, three's cool. But I'm kind of nostalgic about the first. You know what I mean? And this one you see it underneath that because she just swinging a belt around. She hit him and broke the broke the faces on it, and you could see the underneath like skulls. They're actually flipped. So that's pretty cool. This is one of the coolest. Anyone's ever seen this know what I'm talking about. This part where she's swinging a belt around. She's getting ready to nail the soldiers, the toy soldiers, and they start playing the music. And this guy, he lifts the sword, and she's like, "Whoa!" And you see, she's starting to get the idea now that she's in a firing range. The music now ready, don't boom. And this is they're packing power too. Those little ass guns just pull holes right through her. Ready? Now they're getting ready to do it again. Set. Yeah. Boom. Got her again. The little guns about that big. That's pretty damn good. No, I gotta get the music going. Just, Loverboy's gonna crawl back in bed with his fucking rich wife. With his, these two. Are we supposed to hate these two as much as we hate, as much as we end up hating them? I hope so. Because, yeah, yeah. Also, do you remember the song Toy Soldier? Great song by the chick named Martika. That was a great song. Like '89, I do believe, from the '89, '90. Maybe like '89. You can see on the other side where he didn't see, you can see the blood coming through the sheet. Would pause and discuss it again, but I think I'm doing a play by play as it is, right? Play by play. Yes, I did. Yeah, that is a tough song. That is a really good song. That song came out when I was 16 years old. Yeah, it's got a lot of meaning to me. That's something that, well, life is rough, you know. Life is rough. We all have our crosses to bear. And most of them we end up carrying for life. We bear those for life, you know. This is what I like doing this. I like to sit. I like talking. You know what I mean? People like Prism. You know what I mean? Ninja at night. You know, people like that come through. You know, people Steel. Um, I feel like I could really sit. I could watch a movie. I could talk about the movie. You know, talk about little things like that. You know, just like doing right there. You know what I mean? It's just important to me. That's why I don't ever unless I'd have to. I don't ever intend on leaving again. In, you know, until I'm just not able to do this, or one day when I'm just not able to, that'd be different. But until then, whether anybody's watching or not, if I got one person around watching, I'm still gonna do it. As long as I got that one person that gives a shit, I'll be here. You're, you're just freaking out. Yeah, it's Ralph. This when he's get the idea. Hell, yep, the dolls are alive. Yep, they all just turned to look. Yep, they're alive. He says, "Yep." Remember what you talked about? He said, "Gee, that's the whole story I was telling. Why don't we just get out of here?" He said, "I don't think they're gonna let us." Ralph says, "Well, the hell with them." He takes a complete wrong attitude here because now he's doing. It's kind of disappointing in Ralph. He gets scared and he starts stomping on and acting like a dipshit, and it pisses him. Especially when you start stomping on and killing him, that pisses him off. I'll fuck up the Ralph here in a second. Yep, here they come. They're like, oh, to start something, bitch. Fuck you up, motherfucker. They got pinned down. One's, you can see one of them beating him in the head with something, and a couple others were sewing on his hand or some shit. The ones that aren't beating on him are cheering the other one. You can see him going, yeah, yeah. Like Ralph's getting hurt. He's like, hold on, no, it's my friend. Yeah, but your friend just got done stomping on us, dude. He just smashed Joey and fucking Tom. What are we gonna do? Just let him stomp on us? Yeah, why not? Well, they're deciding whether they're going to let you live or not, bro. But she decided to be a dumbass and start stomping on them. So they had to lay a whooping on your ass. Now they're deciding, well, I don't know. Should we look at this shit with? I mean, he doesn't know any better. I don't know. Yeah, little boy crawling it. By now, there's a little spot of blood that was on her face, facing away from him. It was a little tiny spot. Now it's this big, huge, pouring spot. He's kissing her, going, "Oh, come on, mommy, please don't punish daddy." What a good shit. Give me a big wet one. He turns her over, yeah, her eyeballs hanging out. Shit. Oh, God. In these pretty jammies. There goes your meal ticket, man. And from what I gathered, the two of you had some sort of prenup saying if something happens to her, you don't get no money. Otherwise, I don't see why you're putting up with each other. Now, this fucker wouldn't do this for a second for his daughter. But he's going to break a chair and get a weapon and come after who he assumes is Ralph that did this. Ralph couldn't hurt himself, let alone, But he's willing to kill over his hag of a wife. For his daughter, all he can do is cause her grief. But the rich hag of a wife, I'll kill somebody over her. There you go, pal. I love the bitch. It gives me a thrill. I'm one of those movie discussers, you know what I mean? Ah, eyeballs fall, tearing up the whole damn workshop. Ralph was going to swing the baby doll at the dad, but he went to grab and pull back like he was going to swing the baby doll at the dad. And then he looked at it and realized, oh my God, I don't want to hurt it because they'll end up hurting me again. So he held it and shit, let that come after him. And Ralph stood up and punched Dad right in the face. Said, "Motherfucker." So see, Ralph's tougher than what, you know what I mean? It's really cool character arc because, he's just coward when it comes down to it. When he has to, Ralph has to, he can stand up for himself. He can kick some ass when he needs to. Oh, the dad just nailed him. With the weapon, of course. And he, Daddy, no. So he shoves the kid and knocks so hard that he knocks her out. And now the doll's saying, I don't think so. We're sick of your ass. Wipe the hag out, and now we're going to wipe you out. Oh, no, it's Punch. It's Mr. Punch. He says, come on. That's something you're trying to throw shit at this doll, and the doll is laughing at you. Nice animations, nice effects in this movie. Really nice effects. Hey, if anybody that might be listening right now, I didn't look it up, but I don't remember who does the effects on this movie. Somebody tell me real quick, so I don't gotta look. Whoever it is does a great job. You got great stop motion animation. You got great physical effects because that wasn't stop motion animation because the dude was right there, just written right across there, and it looked really good for 1987. It looked really good. So whoever's aware, whoever can get to that real quick, let me know if you would. Appreciate it. Who does all the effects on this? Great job because this movie's only got a $3 million budget. No, it's got a $2.5 million budget. No, 1.5 million, 1.7, something like that. And because I know it only made 3 million. I don't remember what the budget. Ooh, now he's gonna pick on the pot. He smashes it with the sledgehammer. Now jig is up now. Such language. Such a temper. Is the old couple, the older lady and gentleman got involved here now. Hey, seen enough. I think I took care of this shit. Look what he's done. Judy's almost Punch. Same you old witch. She said he figured it out. Lucky guess, that's all. David Allen did the effects. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, man. You did a great job, man. I want her back. She belongs in a juvenile home. That little fuck, can you believe it? Helping that murder. Being a parent's a privilege, David, not exactly. Thank you. What do you think you are? Persistent, quaint terminology. Oh, yeah? Fix this old man. This guy. A hunk of junk. Well, they're going to fix it all right. I'll fix it, David. With your help. You get what they said, motherfucker? A witch and a warlock. Those will be here. The heart and soul of old childhood. I like that line. Those will be here as long as we have children to love them. So that they surrender. Some people could be saved. We give everyone a sporting chance. But others, like you, well, they have to start over. Play a new role in the big game. There you go, yeah. Still know what's happening, do you? You silly Mr. Punch. Mischievous Mr. Punch, always making trouble. Yeah, they're powerful too. They're powerful. Yeah, that's good stuff considering the time and the budget. They did a great job. It's really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. What a dickens you can be with a Mr. Punch. You look spiffy out in your more contemporary clothes. You get classes with his little mother and get up. And then they laugh and joke about it. What did I just say a minute ago? Who's laughing now? Ralph's waking up. He got knocked out. One of the dolls. The dolls. It freaks out. The killer dolls. What? Hope he hasn't got anything. Judy back to disappeared. We looked high and low for you. Couldn't find you anywhere. We might be outside trying to get Ralph's photographs. So we went out. By the way, we managed to get your car out. But yeah, this is kind of a sad story that they have to tell Judy. But it's really, it's pretty bad when, when the kid would be better off without that parent altogether. But this is, one of those situations that they figured that out. Where's my daddy? Yeah, there it is. Well, I hate to have to be the one to tell you this, my dear. But your daddy is gone without you. See that at the heart. Doesn't make sense. Adults seldom do. Your father left them. That's true. Adults seldom do. You forgive me. Never was a good father, I know. Rosemary and I are leaving you here. We hope that you will have a much happier life with your mother, not us. Moving to another country and changing our names. Leaving enough money for a plane ticket back to Boston. Love your father. He won't be back ever. Reading up. Yeah, I mean that's harsh, but the best grandest thing he could do for you was like to grow up in a household of love with your mom. Yeah, and what Ralph says here is interesting. It's weird. He just didn't seem that generous. It's because he wasn't. So it's kind of cool that that they at least thought about making it to where he was left with something where he at least said something loving. Instead of all the bullshit he always said or ask you, yeah, do you help? Yeah, pledge you money for the plane ticket too to help her get there with her mom. Yeah, he said that's why he didn't seem that generous to me. Because he wasn't around. He likes these people and all the toys and all that kind of stuff, but Ralph is scared to death. We've grown quite fond of you. Sure you want to child at heart. You can stay here and play with our toys for as long as you like. He's like, oh my god. He thinks. She says he thinks I'm hungry. But I'd like to come back and visit next summer vacation. He says, well, I think it's time we should be going. The guy does a great job. He really does. Where's Mr. Punch? I want to say goodbye. Longest night in the world. The long short stuff. He's like, whoa. Get out of here. This place is getting real creepy. He actually, she was looking at him. We had her by the hand. She was, her feet was up off the ground when he was running away with her. What's he doing here? Remember, Mr. Gabriel said, no, toys are loyal. That's, oh, that's nice. She'll be his favorite teddy bear. She just got it back, too. She's going to there, hang out and be with the rest of the toys. And they go, and immediately they're driving like, cool car with suicide. Sure kind of car that is, man. Very cool. It is. I love the suicide car. Very old. Um, me and my mom, she's very pretty. Ever wanted a daughter? And it shows they're all dolls now. It looks just like them. Nice job of making the dolls. They look just like they're all kind of twisted. Ah, here's the next one. We're up in a Mercedes. Some more assholes that need to be taken care of. Damn it. Yeah, you're stuck, dude. You know what? You're not going nowhere. And the credits roll. Ian Patrick Thomas played the dad, and then the stepmom, Carolyn Purdy Gordon. Yeah, Carrie Lorraine, Guy Rolfe, Tony Mason as okay, yeah, nice. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Coming by. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. Thanks for telling me, President. David Allen. I need to check in and see what else he's done. I'm not familiar with him, but he did a great job on this. Um, Not sure what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, of course, is Forgotten Horror Archive. I'm not sure which one I'm going. The next Tuesday night will be a burial ground, of course, with uh, twice a month. Me and John Steele do our thing. So that'll be next Tuesday. First tomorrow, I'll figure it out. It'll be on Instagram. It'll be on my channel. If you might want to join me for that, that'd be very, very cool. DOLLS still as great as ever. In 1987, Stuart Gordon. Stuart Gordon was really a genius, man. He could really kick some ass. Very missed, very missed. He's along with along with Toby Hooper and Wes Craven and people like that, are very, very, very much missed. Not only in the horror community, but just in filmmaking in general. And it's just very missed. Much love to everybody. Thank you for very, very much for joining me. It's a great time. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Have a great rest of your night. As always, much love to all of you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for joining me. I will see you either tomorrow or next Monday, whenever you guys want to grant me with your great presence. Don't forget, I am agoraphobe, and you guys are not. Much love. Take it easy.